Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolina if you're new here, and today I'm bringing you a mini review of this eyeshadow palette by the brand Nabla. Nabla is a brand that I never heard about. Well, I actually did hear about, but I never try it. So Trendmood includes this brand in her Trendmood box, and I was so happy because I was finally able to try this brand. And here it is. This is the Nabla Secret Palette. Here we have it. It's a beautiful palette. I love the artwork in this eyeshadow palette. Okay, let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. What is inside here? Inside here we have a combination of warms and neutrals. Nabla Cosmetics is made in Italy, it's cruelty-free, and it is vegan. So this is a really interesting brand. While I was doing the swatches on this eyeshadow palette, I noticed that one shade, the one that I'm wearing right now, looks a lot, if not identical, to the Mcgrath Mothership 5. So here we have the Mcgrath number 5. The shade that I'm talking about is this one over here, this greenish. That's the shade I'm talking about. I have a swatch here of the Nabla, which is this one over here. This white one looks white in the pan, but once you swatch it, you could see that it is really identical to the Mcgrath. This is the Nabla and this is the Mcgrath, and they both look identical. Maybe this is a little bit warmer than the Nabla, but I mean, this is Mcgrath quality here. Just look at my eyes. When I put this shade on my eyelids, I was like, is this Mcgrath? Here, this eyeshadow palette is $35. And Mcgrath, so we know how much is Mcgrath. I'm not even gonna say it. If you always wanted to try some Mcgrath formula, but you are not willing to spend the amount of money that this costs, I suggest you to go and check some Nabla. Because let's move on to the demo of this eye look, and we're gonna come back to wrap up the video and give you my final thoughts. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to take my favorite primer. This is by NARS. This is one of my favorite primers. I really like how this cover my veins. Okay, the primer is already there. This is the eyeshadow palette. Look how beautiful this palette is. Since I already applied my primer, I'm going to take this shade over here in Julieta, and that's the color I'm going to apply all over my lid, my crease actually. Okay, I'm going to blend this color. So far, it is blending really good. I like it. Okay guys, let me tell you something. This eyeshadow is really pigmented. I'm not having any troubles blending this color. It's doing a good job. Really pretty pink color. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna finish with my other eye, and I will come back to do the rest. Okay, so far I did a good job. I didn't have any troubles blending the eyeshadow. It is very pigmented and is easy to blend. The name of the shadow that I used is Julieta, so Julieta did a good job and it has a good pigmentation. So now I think I'm gonna be a little bit risky this time. I'm going to take the black color. It has a black. I love black in a palette. For me, it's always a good idea to have a black eyeshadow in a palette. So let's see how this black works. Going to take the smallest blending brush that I have in my collection, which is this one. There's no kickback. That's a good thing. I don't have any kickback. So let's take this black, and I'm gonna place it in my outer B. Let's see how deep is this black and how pigmented it is. It is really pigmented. Look. I know it looks crazy, but let's see how far we can get with this black. Now I'm going to take more of the Julieta shade that I applied at the beginning, this pink color. So we're going to blend There we have it. So this is all I'm gonna do now. I'm going to take the shade that I want to try since I opened this eyeshadow palette, which is this one here. This name is Play Hard. This shade reminds me so much to Pat Mcgrath. So I don't know why, but I have Pat Mcgrath vibes here. This is definitely very similar to Pat Mcgrath. Look at that, my friends. We have discovered some Pat Mcgrath dupes. I'm going to take more of the black color and I'm just gonna deepen it out a little bit more. Going back to the pink color. Okay, my friends, and I already applied the eyeshadows. I must confess that I'm really impressed with this palette. I never thought that they will have such a good quality, and this black color, it's really good. So now I'm going to move on to put my eyelash and we will come back to discuss what do I think about it. Okay guys, I already finished with my face. I'm just going to finish up with this eye look. Taking the black color again, I'm going to blend this in my underneath my eyes. Just going to smoke a little bit my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm going back with this Julieta color and I'm going to blend under the black. To finish up the look, I'm going to take this color over here named Promise. I Promise. This one over here. And I'm going to apply it here. Just to brighten up my eyes. Now I'm going to take this black eyeliner by Urban Decay and I'm going to apply it in my waterline. To finish up, I'm going to take this mascara by Lancome. Okay guys, and this is the final look. What do you think? I think that I love it. I really do like this look. So, what I have to say about this palette. Do I recommend this palette? Yes, especially if you can get it on sale, because recently Ulta was having a sale on this brand, so just keep an eye on it and you can buy this eyeshadow palette for $27, I think. So you can save yourself a lot of money and you can have a Pat Mcgrath experience here. I'm just saying. Okay guys, and we have reached the end of the video. I hope you like it and please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you would like to be part of this family.